Man, oh man, we lit. I got a lot to say. Very, very much. The Saints win 2 in a row. 2 in a row. I'm back on board. Saints the best team in football. We got the best defense in football. Super Bowl run. It's coming. It's coming. I know a lot of people told me settle down last week against the Jets. But I told you that defense is back. Showed you tonight that defense is back. Where do I start? All right. I got to do something. It's going to pain me. Cameron Jordan. I've killed you all year. Rightfully so. But, man, showed up today. Was the best player on the field by far, by a lot. Went absolutely crazy, man. Sacks, pressures, forced fumble. Everything you can ask for. He did tonight. Davenport, once again, went crazy. Super, super crazy. That film's going to be so crazy when I get to see him and Cam Jordan. Onyemata, absolute beast of a game from him as well. Man, Lattimore locked down. Really should have started the game off with a pick. But, yeah, he dropped it. It hit the ground. It is what it is, man. Gardner Johnson. Oh, we'll get to him. Actually, we just going to hop right here. Gardner Johnson, that dude's a fool. Hey, that dude's a fool. Obviously, man, you seen the thumbnail when you got here. He's that. Then he got a pick, so I know he's going crazy. Turned up in the locker room. I was watching the live stream. Man, he played a real good game. Malcolm Jenkins, I'm going to skip him because we won, and we in a good mood, so we ain't going to do that. Paulson Adebo, another super solid game. P.J. Williams, another game. I don't know what happened to P.J. Williams this year. He's actually playing decent football. Who would have thought? DeMario, great game. Quan, great game. Marcus Williams, great game. If you don't see what's going on here, everyone on defense had a great game. That was the best game I've seen the Saints play defensively, maybe ever. And they can do it week to week. You know, if they lock in on every team, how they lock in on Tom Brady and the Bucs, they can literally play like this every week. It's actually, I'm not sure if I'm right on this, but it's probably only been 1 or 2 games this year where Davenport, Onyemata, and Cam Jordan have played. Because obviously Onyemata missed those first 6 weeks. Suspended, then Davenport got hurt, and Cam Jordan missed the game with COVID, so they might have only played 1 or 2 games where all 3 of them was there. And obviously, to see that tonight, it showed. Obviously, them 3, we was getting pressure with just 3. Man, I can't wait to add Peyton Turner back into that mix. Also, back to Cameron Jordan, we moved him inside for a play when he got that sack. If you watch that play when he got moved inside, there's hope. There's hope for him moving inside, man. But yeah, enough about the defense, man. I can't really say anything. They played great. Everybody played damn near perfect. Like, what can I say, man? What can I say? Obviously, we can slide on to this offense, man. It is what it is. That's gonna be our offense. Taysom's gonna make some throws like, what you doing, dog? Like that interception he almost threw and should have thrown. They just dropped it. What we doing? Then he drove some good balls where Fournette dropped it. Troutman had a drop. We had a couple drops. But then he also threw a ball to Callaway, which was absolutely beautiful. But that's what Taysom's going to be. He's an inconsistent thrower. He's an average thrower, like I said. He's just an average quarterback. When it comes to playing the quarterback position, he's average. Nothing wrong with that. But obviously, he can run the game. I mean, not run the game. He can run the ball and things like that. So that brings a different aspect, to it. Him and Kamara, they got to get that together. And by they, I mean Taysom. But they need to get that together, man. I even put it on my film breakdown how he was a step behind. He was late to Kamara and things like that. Now today, they couldn't get on the same page. Missed Kamara 3 or 4 times where it should have been completions and things like that. We just have to have that. That's a big part of this offense. It's easy. It's just easy football, man. He's one-on-one with anybody. He's going to beat them probably 99 times out of 100. We just have to throw it to him. And I'm giving a big shout out to the offensive line, man. Injuries everywhere, everywhere, man. That offensive line, it played its best as it was going to play. As an offensive line, man, guys coming off the streets, basically, straight off the practice squad. Man, we just got guys out. Need to get them guys healthy. If those guys get healthy, I mean, look how we can run the ball with Taysom and Kamara, Ingram, and things like that with all of these backup offensive linemen. Just imagine throwing Ram in there with Armstead. If those guys can get healthy, it can happen. It can be a run. Hey, a run can happen. This team starting to remind me of that Giants team that beat the undefeated Patriots team in the Super Bowl with Randy Moss and them. They were playing average football all year, but they snuck into the playoffs in the wild card. Offense, Eli Manning, he's better than Taysom Hill, obviously, but he wasn't anything spectacular. Not at that time. He was above average to me, but that defense was crazy. I think that same thing can happen here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll get into that a little later. Last but not least, Meyer, kicker. Hey, you made your damn kicks. I shouldn't have to come on here and applaud you for making your kicks, but boy, it was nice to see a kicker make his kicks. The first one had me kind of scared, but hey, he made all of his kicks. Obviously, he won the game for us technically, because I mean that's the only points we scored was those kicks. Thank you for making your kicks. Thank you for doing your job. I salute you. Now, Blake Gilligan, who's the best player on our team? That debate's over. Sorry, Kamara. Sorry, Davenport. Sorry, Cam Jordan. Sorry, whoever DeMario Davis, whoever you think it is. Blake Gilligan. He's the best player on the team. He has been the best player on this team all year. I said that a couple videos ago, and I'm standing on it now. He's the best player on this team. Dude's out of his mind, man. Out of his mind. Like, he had so many good punts today. I mean, rightfully so. He did punt that bitch like 15 times. But, hey, man, he's a GOAT. He's a Pro Bowler. He's all pro. He's the best punter in the league. Whatever you want to say about him, he's that guy. And that little dance celebration after he got that roughing the kicker, man, got moves. And I could go on all day about, man, what that defense did, what the offense did, what the special teams did. Oh, before I get out of here, because I'm not going to make this super, super long, try to keep these things under 10 minutes. Shout out to the coaching staff, man. Pete Carmichael, man, obviously with Sean Payton being out, that had to come in and call plays. Started off the game pretty well. Went cold. But in that fourth quarter, he started finding some things. He basically, I'm not going to say he won the game, but in that fourth quarter, got a couple first downs. Made a nice couple of play calls back to back to get that last field goal to basically seal the deal. And hey, he was going to struggle, man. First time calling plays, I think. I know with the Saints, obviously, Sean Payton's been doing that. So, hey, man, did a good enough job. He's calling plays with a bunch of backup players. Now, let's put that in perspective. It's a backup play caller with backup offensive linemen, with backup receivers, with a backup quarterback. All just, exactly. It's nasty out there. But got the job done. And Dennis Allen, I know y'all don't like to hear it. He won't be here much longer, man. It's so unfortunate. Dude's too damn good at his job. He's just too good at his job. Hopefully, these NFL teams just keep being dumb and not call his phone. Because we can use them for another year and another year and another year. But, hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Drop the W's in the chat, man, because we're a W team, man. That's all we are. We just a W team, and we own the Bucs, and we own Tom Brady. And this is the Boot Tragedies. I'm out.